Welcome back to Barbecue with Greg. Let's put that meat on the grill. Let's get started. Well, hello there, barbecue friends. Today, we're going to fire up the 22-inch Weber Kettle Grill here. We're going to be cooking up a couple nice ribeye steaks. I'll show you how I get set up here, how I do it. I find this is the best way to get that perfectly cooked steak. We'll take this step by step, show you what I'm doing. So I'm going to place my chimney starter here right inside the grill. I got some hardwood lump charcoal we'll fill that with. I got my instant fire starter we'll put under the charcoal chimney, light that up. Sit that over the cup. I'll bring you back for the next step. So what I'm going to do, I got this half basket here. And dump all my lick coals in there. So on the bottom of my charcoal grill, you got these fins, and that's blocking holes on the bottom. To control my vent holes, I got this lever. So if I move that back and forth, you can see that exposes some oxygen, closes those holes. So what I just want to open it just a little bit so I get a little bit of oxygen coming in from the bottom of the grill. I'm going to get my grill grate, put it on. We're going to let that burn down a little more. In the meantime, I'm going to put my lid on. Now my upper vent, I'm going to close that. Just show a little bit of holes showing there. All right, now that we have everything set up, we're just going to let this climatize at those vent settings and let the barbecue all warm up. In the meantime, let's get our meat ready. All right, here I got ourselves a couple nice ribeye steaks. We got ourselves a couple nice ribeye steaks. Nice cuts of meat there, good thickness. So my previous video where I did the hot honey pork ribs, I used this spice from Maas BBQ out in Alberta, Canada. Now I just found this spice just super delicious, and when I tasted it by itself, I figured I need to do this on a steak. So that kind of inspired today's cook. So before we put these steaks on the grill, I'm just gonna lightly season it with this. Now this seasoning by itself has a nice little smoky pepper, garlic. It's a smoked SPG. I'm telling you, it's just delicious. I'm gonna put a little bit in just smelling it when I open this, just delicious. And put it a little bit in a bowl here so I don't get too heavy-handed here. I'm just gonna sprinkle it over top. My intention is to put a little bit of this on after the cook, so I don't want to do too much before. Before we put the steaks on the grill, I'm going to insert a thermometer here. This is a Thermometer thermometer. Now a lot of these products I just got off of Amazon. Try to get in the center of the steak there. All right, let's move our lid here. We got our direct grilling side and our indirect side. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the steaks on the indirect side. We'll put one there. Put the other one over here. All right, so like I said before, here's our direct grilling side. Here's our indirect off the coals. We'll put our lid back on. Now, like I said, I got a wired thermometer inside one of the steaks. We're just going to monitor the interior temperature of that steak. When we get around 110, 115, we'll come back and I'll show you what I'm doing next. All right, the interior temperature of our steak has now hit just over 110 degrees. Here's what I'm doing next. All right, so we're just gonna lift our lid here. There, you see our steaks are still pretty pink here, but let's give it a quick read with our pen thermometer here. Yeah, I got 114, 113. Yeah, I'm gonna take these off. I'm just gonna set these inside of an aluminum tray here. Just like that. And cover this with foil. Be uncovered here. Let that flame get nice and hot. While our steaks are resting there, I'm just gonna throw some cherry tomatoes here on the grill. Just like that. That's what I want to see, something like that. There, we uncovered our steaks here. We'll put those directly on the grill. You can see what they look like after our rest. All right, we're gonna go directly over the flames here. Just like that. Now these are only gonna be on here for a minute or so. Now what we did on the indirect side here, all we did was work on the interior temperature of the steak to get it just perfect. All right, now after about a minute, we're gonna take this, flip it over. Same thing on this one, flip it over. Look at the beautiful char on there. Nice sear marks from the grill. Again, we're gonna leave it on here for about 1 minute and they are coming out. All right, that's about a minute there. You can see that fat starting to hit the flame and the flame's starting to jump up. Pull those off the grill. Set them on our board. All right, let's put our lid on there. Here we have it, nice juicy steak right off the grill. Now we're going to take some more of our Maas BBQ Gourmet SPG smoked rub. We're just going to sprinkle this over top. Look at that. Cut this one right in half. Show you a little closer what that looks like. See that beautiful pink color. Nice sear on the outside. Just looking beautiful. So, Weber Kettle, we were maybe a half hour indirect. Then they rested for about 10 minutes while we cooked those tomatoes. Then we put them directly on the grill for about 2 minutes. Here we have it. Now, of course, I added a little more of that Maas BBQ smoked SPG. So I'm now an affiliate with Maas BBQ. If you like to support the channel here, check out Maas BBQ products. I'm going to put a link below if you're interested. And I'll also put some links to some of the other things I use throughout this grill. All right, we took a nice strip off there. Look at that. Just looking beautiful. So good. Nothing beats a nice steak cooked over charcoal. I'm telling you that Maas BBQ spice just amps up the flavor of the steak just perfectly. I know when I did those hot honey ribs, I tasted that spice and I couldn't wait to do a steak. I'm telling you, it's just delicious. Here's a nice ribeye cook here on the Weber grill. This would work for any other kind of steak you might want to put on here. If you enjoyed this video, I appreciate you smash that like button. And of course, want to see more videos like this? Click that subscribe. And we'll see you next time on Barbecue with Greg.
Thanks for watching Barbecue with Greg, one of those barbecue cooking shows people watch on YouTube sometimes.